Run! Scarecrow Man draws closer, dragging its long, ungainly metallic arm behind it. Saki, watch out! Oh crap! Its arm slashes through the air, smashing the window into tiny shards, which scatter across the hallway floor. We don't know what it is, but apparently it isn't friendly. Saki, we have to run! I am well aware! What the hell? Did we lose it? I think so. Luckily it moves so slowly. What was it? Surely no one could devise a prank as bizarre as that. Looked like a biped. It was humanoid, but I don't think it was a human. Never heard of a human made of metal burlap. Murder, the dumb, and now this! I know not who's behind these trickeries, but they must have a death wish to mock me so. Now we have to get back to the lab. We need to warn Mr. Naki. Oh, welcome back, Kiwara Shiogane. Would you like some tea? Is this really the time? We cannot afford to relax now, Professor. So I take it something happened? The headmaster, he must be hiding from the scarecrow that smashed the window. Calm yourself, Kiwara. You become incoherent. Wrong voice. Sorry. We were attacked by a gigantic creature outside the headmaster's office. It was a bizarre thing, like a scarecrow in appearance. A scarecrow? Yeah. Like the ones humans used to make. It attacked us and we ran back here. It was slow, but its arm was heavy and dangerous. Are the other students in the gymnasium? Probably not all of them. There's something dangerous in here. We should probably tell everybody to stay together in the gym. Yeah. The plot thickens indeed. Not only are we trapped under this confounded dome, but it seems we must contend with this monstrous new guest. What the Scarecrow Man's connection to all this is. A Scarecrow Man, you say? The doctor? Fascinating. I've never cut into one of those. Let's get my hands on it. Ho ho ho. Have you finished the autopsy, Doctor? Yes, for now. I was awake here the whole time, don't worry. Thank you, Mr. Naki. You two may well have a right to know what I found, given your efforts towards the investigation. I try to state simply and briefly what I have learned from the lunch of meat, which for once were Miss Reedmore. Control yourself, Kiwara. Control yourself, Kiwara. Falling out amongst others will only do us harm. I know. Oh, anyway, we will have the tools for a proper examination, but the cause of death was asphyxiation. There were no signs of any strangulation or smothering, so she was either poisoned or sick. Was dismembered after death then, Doctor? It would appear so. There's no evidence of bleeding, so we may assume she was cut up sometime after death. Look, it's one of the healthiest people I know. She couldn't have become sick that quickly. Meaning someone poisoned her. Why? For the sake of the grotesque, or to make her easier to carry, for some other reason. Disgusting either way. Wrong voice, dang! Disgusting either way. Suppose I should also tell you the estimated time of death. Honestly, I cannot be completely certain, but neither Miss Reedmore died yesterday after school. And in the evening, then. Precisely. And she was found this morning. In other words, unless she was seen yesterday afternoon, she may have been here all along. Kiwara, her home was near yours, was it not? Did you see her yesterday? After school? No, I didn't. My mother asked me to run some errands, so I went straight home yesterday. That's right, I went home alone. I start to regret it now, but maybe I just asked her to walk home with me. Let's see, perhaps we should ask any other students with whom she was close. You going out again? Be careful, it sounds like wandering around the school could be dangerous. Don't worry, we can outrun the scarecrow if it shows up again. Incidentally, I went home yesterday too. Left as soon as class ended. So I only know what Ryuda told me. Wish I had some useful information, but I was informed right until I returned home as usual. I know nothing of what happened in the rest of the school, sadly. So either Mr. Naki nor Dr. Iwamine saw Luke yesterday afternoon. Oh, right. Can we ask for a favor of you, Mr. Nanaki? A favor? The headmaster's office is locked. We think he might be hiding in there. If there's a spare key to his door, could we use it? Spare keys? Yes, there should be one in the faculty room. I'll ask the vice principal for you. Thank you, sir. We'll be back soon. Be careful out there. You too, sir. Kiwara is a strange boy. Wonder why he lied about going straight home. What? Did he? I wouldn't know. We won't be able to have them talk to Headmaster until we have that key. Let's work on the murder case until then. Right, we should ask everybody where they were yesterday. The doctor said he was in the infirmary until he went home. I wonder if we can trust him. Don't bias yourself with basic suspicions, Koala. Yeah, I know. I think maybe you trust him a little too easily, Sakia. He's a world authority, but that doesn't make him honest. You know nothing of what that means. The headmaster of the Bell family, my father, was once crippled with chronic illness. He's cured by medicines developed by Dr. Iwamine. He makes medicine? Say the sleep talk for your dreams. I have no idea what contributions he has made to the medical world. I didn't know. I thought it was some kind of mad scientist cooking up nothing but death and all-around woe. You become biased by the foolish rumors of the peasantry. Reconsider yourself. And yes, the Bell family is indebted to him. A noble bird will never treat a benefactor with disrespect. So that's why he's being so polite to the doctor. Isn't there anything can bias as well, though? Okay. Anyway, let's go. Very well. Go to Gymnasium. Let's check on everybody. Students in the gymnasium have grown somewhat restless since the evacuation. Show up with no explanation, now there's a suspicious individual wandering the campus. I guess even doves lose the cool eventually. Son, where are you? Okusan's right here, alive and well, so far. Where did you and Sakio go? Leaving Okusan behind and going outside is not fair. You just confused the issue. We brought you along. We came back because we had a question for you. Come at me, whippersnapper. That's not what You usually practice on the guard after school, right? Of course, it is Okusan's duty as track captain. Did you see Luke while you were out there yesterday? No, Okusan did not see her then, or as he was going home. Can we really be sure that he would have noticed her, even if she had been here while he was running? Good point. Don't look down at Okusan's visual memory. If you had asked Okusan about the blood-stained interloper he saw, then he would have something to say. Wait, Okusan, did you just... Do not look down at Okusan's visual memory. After the imbecile. If you had asked Okusan about... That had been Luke? She wouldn't have been stained with blood until after she died. She was a bit hyper about crap. It was not Luke. It was a burn unknown to Okusan. So someone covered in blood was going to the infirmary after school? Whoever he was, he's our prime suspect now. So, thanks for telling us, son. Okay. Unless we found something. It would have raises more questions than it answers. Yeah. Some bird whose son doesn't know. Could have been someone from outside the school? It's past noon already. Let's hurry onwards. Mr. One? You two again. Good. How goes the investigation? Well, I hope. We went by the headmaster's office as you requested. It was locked, however. And we got attacked by this weird thing outside there. I'm glad you're okay. The office isn't that far from... Was that thing a muddy skirt-coat-like man, perhaps? Yuya! So you've seen it too? Just now, yeah, on the second floor. Caught a glimpse of it from behind at the other end of the corridor and didn't stick around to let it see me. So alas, I was not impressed with its pretty face. Coward! Hey, we ran away as soon as we saw her too. Anyway, it sounds like it's wandering around the building. Maybe it would be better for you to leave, Mr. One. Don't wait for me, young one. My duties prevent me from leaving this room. You two aren't planning to call her for an investigation because of a bad guy or two either. Well, yeah, that's true. Already stuck in this rut of an adaptable middle age. Don't come crying to us if you get hurt. I'll come within touching distance of death. Within touching distance of death in the past. I'll be fine. I wonder what kind of death comes that close to a maintenance worker. And again, knowing this school, there could be all kinds of evil going on behind the scenes. Well, then, what are you standing around for? I believe orders were given for everyone to gather in the gymnasium to avoid the scarecrow. Same goes for you. Where are you headed over there? I can't just sit around. Indeed, same here. Hence walking around the school. On that note, I'd better go to the lab. Mr. Naki wanted me there. What for? Something you asked him to do. Oh. He wants you to help him keep an eye on Dr. Iwamine. Most likely, yes. The doctor and Luke, that is. Anyway, you two go on with your investigation. I'll be watching over, so don't worry. Right. Wait. Yeah? According to the autopsy, Remore died after school yesterday. Did you see her during that time? Yesterday evening, huh? What did the doctor say? Just that he'd been in the infirmary all day. I was there too. We were inspecting and cleaning all day, so I can verify the doctor's alibi. I told you not to doubt him without evidence, Kawara. Ah, right. At this point, the problem... Ah, dang it. That's everything? Well, I do. We should head out, too. But first, let's write down what we found. And so we walked around the school searching for clues of Luke and the mysterious blood-stained stranger. We were lucky enough to avoid encountering the Scarecrow, but we didn't find any information either. Where to now? Nagi's probably gotten the key for us by now. Let us return to the lab. Okay. Huh? What is it? Did you say something just now? I did not. Could it be that confounded Scarecrow again? No, it's not him. I thought I heard somebody say something. Don't scare me like that. Though we've been walking around how today, it's hardly surprising that your mind should be playing tricks on you. This is... the library. Oh, there's somebody in here. They might not have heard the alarm. Let's check. Very well. Far removed from the emergency throughout the rest of the school, the library is the same as always. Empty. It is a little gloomier than usual. Guess there's no one here. Put yourself together, Kawara. I have no use for subordinates who lose hold of their sanity. Since when I'm your subordinate? Sorry, Saki. Let's head back to the lab. Something bad happened. Should have known what would happen after this. If it hadn't been for me, none of it would happen at all. What was I trying to do here? What did I see? Why can't I remember? I can't hear what you were saying. You're fading away. It's too far. Miss Remore! What? Mr. Nanaki. Welcome back. Have you found anything interesting? Yet another suspicious individual. But we should speak with Headmaster first. Have you gotten the key? Yes, I have. Right here. Thank you, sir. Let's go have a look, shall we? The doctor and I will be here. Be careful. Adieu. Clear left. Clear right. Alright, we're good to go in. Good, doesn't look like the Scarecrow's here. That's good. If I had to fly away from something like that, I might panic and hit the ceiling. Right. Quail's reflex when Star is to fly straight up. We should hear it dragging its arm when it moves, so we'll have plenty of time to get away. Let's go in. Alright, let's see. Headmaster would gather this all in the room without any real explanation. How many of our questions will we be able to answer? Moment of truth. Here we go. Excuse us. Maybe he's not here? That's or hiding. There's some birdie at the desk, sitting with his back to us, but his feathers are the unmistakable green of a Nicobar. Speak to us, Master. Have you gone deaf? Sakya, be quiet. Be polite. Japan is the country of courtesy, after all. Is it his fault or mine that we had to come here? Master, will you... Sakya? What? Is he... The thing here is no longer the headmaster. His half-closed eyes are dull and cloudy. The skin showing beneath his feathers is pallid. What madness? Him too? Oh, dang, I just skipped something there. Whatever that was. Okay. Poisoning. Only a few hours ago. I believe he was already dead when the announcement was broadcasted this morning, though. I've checked this broadcasting equipment, and it looks like they put the video together from last year's real footage. Meaning, somebody killed the headmaster gathered everyone else in the gym. Why would anyone... There's no explanation, but mere obscene delight in this and the grotesque. Think may all be I think we may all be vastly underestimating the magnitude of whatever's going on. It might be better if we kept this to ourselves for now. I concur. Do we have a proper grasp of the situation? Telling the others will only cause unnecessary panic. First Luke and now the headmaster, both poisoned. Were they killed by the same person? Rationally, they must have a reason for killing him and fabricating the broadcast. This must be connected to the quarantine. Since we're finally here, let us search for some clues, Cora. Right. Easier said than done. And the shelf in his office is piled high with documents and papers. Where do we even start? Incompetent feral. Examine each piece one at a time, looking for anything about emergency procedures, plans of the school. Got it. PTA records, that's not it. Demographics for dummies, nope. Transfer students, wait, next that is the human representative? Must mean Luke, and the dates from 2 years ago, right before she enrolled. It's not really related to today's instance, but it might have something useful. There doesn't appear to be anything about converting the school into a shelter. Anything this large scale will have to leave some sort of paper trail where it's official. Hang on, Sakia. What are you reading, Cora? The human representative? In fact, even though none of the others are, minority representative is no more important than a transfer student or the like. There's no need to have it sealed up like a criminal record. I wonder what's written in here. We can't exactly ask the headmaster to open it for us. I don't suppose the key's in here somewhere. Maybe we should just ask Mr. One for help. Do you intend to break it open? Yeah, it'll be faster than looking around for the key. And that? I was wondering about that as well. That thing on his desk. Some sort of control panel? Whatever it is, it's suspicious. I believe it is a control panel for some machine, yes. But out next to it is a dome. Maybe this controls the dome, or the hatch we saw earlier. One did postulate that it would be it. Excuse me. Lots, of course. I doubt we will be fine easy to break that one. Yeah. Honestly, we have some actual hope of getting out of here now. Even that is just comforting. Let's go talk to Mr. One. I think we have exhausted possibilities of this room for the time being. Let us go. Mr. Cora. Yes, sir? Oh, I see you have yet to lose your open distrust of me. Well, 2 people have been poisoned, and we have evidence that the perpetrator went into the infirmary. It's sort of hard not to doubt you a little, sir. Not too hard for Sakia, though. How honest of you. Did you find it yet? The thing you forgot about. The thing I forgot about? You must be talking about what he said earlier. No. I'm not convinced you're not just trying to mess with me. Are you sure you're not trying to keep me from finding something you thought no birdie knew about? How cruel, Mr. Cora. Your balanced suspicion wounds me. He doesn't look wounded at all. More like amused. I have no reason to regret your solving this mystery, Mr. Cora. Let me give you another hint. There are no riddles here. If you want to find the truth, you need only keep going. You need not use your brain at all. What are you talking about? No riddles? Wait, not that... You mean to say you know the truth already? Well, who knows? If you do, tell me. I told you, you need only keep going. Everything here is a plot that was laid out just for you, after all. Just for me? How long must you babble, Cora? Come. So, sorry. I take this as a challenge, Doctor? You may take it that way if you so wish. I swear I will find the truth. And if I find that you killed Luke, I do look forward to seeing what kind of answer you find. Yeah, on my recording, we are approaching like an hour and a half on here. This is actually longer than just a normal playthrough. Wow. Mr. One? Into again. What is it? We explained to Mr. One what we found in the headmaster's office. The plot thickens, I see. We think this file may be connected to the mystery. Can you unlock it? Or break it? Let me see. This will be rather troublesome. It's just a lock, right? Forcing it open will result in spontaneous combustion. What? Why would they put something like that on a bunch of ordinary documents? That's because these documents are not ordinary. All the same, I've dealt with similar things in the past. It will take some time, but I believe I can open it. So diffusing bombs falls under maintenance operations? Don't forget, I'm not just a maintenance worker. I'm a bright and massive maintenance worker. What does that have to do with anything? The maintenance work in Japan... Oh, hang on, my battery's running low. Let me put my computer in. There we go. So maintenance work in Japan requires a number of skills. I'm impressed. I think Mr. One is the only... Oh, right. Can we ask you one more thing? You may. We found a control panel that looks like it's for the dome as well. But it's locked. It seems to require a password. A password? Ask Mr. Sakazaki now. Yuya? He is a master of unauthorized access. So that wretched mongrel has loaded himself to crime? I never knew he could... Saki, just let it go. We need his help here. I should take care of this folder then. I can't say for sure, but it should be done by the time you and Mr. Sakazaki get back. Alright, thanks. I should probably write all this down since we're here. I'm gonna save again, in case something happens. Save it over here. Where is Yuya right now? Either in the lab, or possibly gallivanting around like a nincompoop. This would be a lot easier if we could use our phones. But we can't. Off to the lab. Here we are. I wonder if he's still in there. As we turn the corner... Oh no, it's that thing again, isn't it? Yeah. Scarecrow Man blocks our path. Of all the... Saki, run! Don't owe me around, Feral! What is going on here? We lost it, right? Oh. Shoot. Saki and I must run off in different directions. Hope he's okay. For all the taunts run to that thing again. If it's lying in wait for us like that, we can't rely on the noise of its arm to find it. The dome makes the building dark, so it's hard to see. Better be careful. Where is it now? I want to head straight to the lab, but... Did I just hear something? What are you doing here all alone? Wait a minute. Now we can... Hang on. What are we doing to be able to see Nageki? I thought only a main character could see her. Did you see the wall outside? It's been an emergency. Everybody's supposed to gather in the gym. You should... You're... Kawara Ryuda? He knows my name? Have I met him somewhere before? Yeah, have we met before? An familiar morning dove shakes his head. This is the first time we've spoken. Then why do you know my name? She told me. Miss Remore. Luke? Alright, didn't she say she made friends with a freshman who was in the library all the time? Can I ask your name? Fujishiro Nageki. You were friends with Luke then? Did you maybe see her after school yesterday? Was she acting strange at all, or... Oh. Shoot. He didn't hear the emergency broadcast. So he probably doesn't even know what happened to her either. She's... Don't worry about it. You don't have to explain again. Huh? I already know. Oh. She washed up here. Spoke to me. Which can only mean one thing. She's dead. He doesn't exactly make things easy to understand. Almost as if he's talking to himself and doesn't care whether or not his interlocutor knows what he means. What? She washed up here? Did you mean yesterday? If you know anything about what happened to her last night, please tell me. I do not. Miss Remore did not come to the library after school yesterday. So she didn't come here either? Thanks. I need to hurry back to the chemistry lab, and you should probably get out of here too. There's a suspicious individual in the building. It was not yesterday Miss Remore came here. It was... just now. What? He's gone. The morning dove who just spoke to me has disappeared. Did he go to the gym? I hope so. I don't really want to consider the possibility, but maybe Saki is right. Maybe I am going crazy. I have to last long enough to find the killer. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to split this into 2 episodes. Or hell, maybe 3. I might actually have to do that. Because I'm just about to approach an hour and a half on here. Jeez. Alright, whatever. You're like Kawara. Best of feral doves. Saki, you're safe. I was very worried about you, Ryota. Couldn't sit still the entire time you were gone. Silence, mongrel! Thanks. Sorry for warning you, Sakia. Anyway, Sakia feared me and your adventures. Want me to hack into the headmaster's computer? Can you do that? Naturally, just leave it to me. Come on, let's go. Oh, welcome back, Kawara. Sir, about this control panel. What about it? Can't you tell? It must be the controls for that dome. Right, I suppose it could be. It's locked, though. We were going to have Yuya get into it for us, but that's illegal, you know. That doesn't matter. Don't you comprehend our situation? You never said you shouldn't do it. We don't have much choice, do we? Go on. Thank you, sir. Not having Mr. Naki's approval certainly helps my conscience. Let's see. He wakes up the computer before like I have no idea what he's doing to it. Wow, I wonder where he learned to do that. I imagine he spends his spare time stealing illegal X-ray videos off the intertubes. X-ray videos can teach someone how to do this sort of thing? Maybe I should watch more of them. There we go. Now then. There. We're logged in as the administrator now. Woohoo! This only has an open and close button. Guess it's pretty straightforward. Well, I'll leave the rest of this to you two. If we press this button, either the dome itself or the latch will probably open. With the headmaster dead, we have no way of knowing what's happening outside. If there really is some terrible disaster, then opening the dome could put every birdie in danger. Wonder if Mom's at home. Hope she's okay. There's a dangerous individual wandering premises, and the bird in charge is dead. I think it would be wise to open the dome now. That's true. We did get you to help and everything. We should... Oh, shit. I actually want to leave it closed for now, because there's a certain document that Onin is tinkering with. Let's leave it closed for now. Too many butts. Stop off him, Kawara. Bah, I'll do it myself. Oh, so, hey, wait. Oh, it's a but thou must. Okay. Escape hatch opened. I guess it's not for the whole dome. No matter, all we need to do is get a look outside. Leaving the hatch open is better anyway, in case there really is a storm or something out there. The escape hatch will close automatically in 15 minutes. To reopen it, please reboot and try again. Closes on its own? That seems like a risky design. 15 minutes isn't enough to get everyone out. Let's go out and take a look before it closes. I'm going outside again, Mr. Naki. If it's safe, we will organize an evacuation at the gym. That's a good idea. Maybe I'll come too. Sakazaki, Doctor, what will you two do? Well, I don't have any more business here. I shall return to the lab. Even look along with another man would hardly be gentlemanly, so I'll go with the doctor. Well then, let's go with Kawara, Shogane. Very well. Yep. Alright. When was that hatch? Have you eyes of pickled onions right there? The hatch high above the ground is open. I thought the control panel worked. I think every bird should be able to fly up to that. It's a little narrow, so I'll have to go with 2 or 3 at a time. But outside, yeah, it's perfectly clear. You don't see the sky, but there is no storm or gale. Nothing but the same calm autumn sky from this morning. No earthquake, no typhoon, and the announcement video was a fake. I think it's safe to assume that the whole thing was a lie. I am curious about the safe things out there, but the store closes on its own, so we best think carefully before going out. Can't see the city at all. You don't really know what's going out there, if anything. If there really is no disaster, and this is all some plot surrounding Remore's death, then we need more clues. I'll go. Are you sure? We have no guarantee that it's safe out there. It isn't safe here either. Look, the hatch is open. It is. We can go home. No, you're supposed to be in the gym. You shouldn't go out yet. Ah, crap. Like heck are we sticking around with nothing but that bogus explanation from earlier? I can't wait any longer. I'm going out. Wait, come back. Come back at once. We don't know if it's safe out there yet. Ah! Well, crap. Oh, sorry, I didn't hear that. I had the volume so low, but... A gunshot? We had to go help him. Calm down, Koala. You only get yourself shot as well. But... As if to laugh at my shock, the hatch gives an unpleasant rumble and swings shut. He was shot. As soon as he went out, someone on the other side shot him. It's not a natural disaster. If we go out, we get killed. But why? Okay. Fourth class? Alright.